know what one of the most talked about pieces of tech is here at CES 2020, well, I invite you to take a seat. Meet the Segway S-Pod. Now this is a self-balancing seat that you can drive, and it's designed for use in places like airports, malls, and even theme parks. Just take a look at my personal egg pod right here. Looking very fancy here on the show floor at CES. We have some lights around the back. We obviously have the wheels, and like all Segways, it is self-balancing, except I don't have to lean back or forth. It's going to do it all for me. So I'm going to put my helmet on. We're going to take it for a spin. I have signed a waiver, so if I die, I love you all. Okay, so my helmet is on. Now to turn it on, I am going to press this button right here. Turn it on and see what happens. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's weird. Feels like I'm in. Oh, okay. All right, it was a little disorienting, but this actually feels quite comfortable. It's quite plush on the inside. There's a little tablet right here. There's a compartment if I want to steer it remotely, or maybe even just watch some entertainment as I'm zooming around. All right, I'm going to take this for a little bit of a spin and see what we can do. Now, it's all controlled by this little dial just here, so I don't need to move myself back and forth. I'm simply pressing. I feel like I'm a character in WALL-E. You know, remember those hover chairs in the movie? Okay, I'm going to take it for a little bit of a spin, and I've got to be very delicate with it. So I'm going to push it forward and see what happens. Very delicately. I'm moving. Oh, I'm a little bit too tentative with my movement. Oh my gosh, I'm moving. Okay, I'm moving. I've never done this before, guys, so this is my very first time. So if I screw it up and I go flying into the wall, you'll know why. I do have some guidance here. Okay, all right. Okay, so I've got to be very gentle on the actual controller and move around. I don't know if you can see the look of my face right now. I feel really freaked out. Okay, so this model is actually limited to around 7.5 miles an hour. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is so bizarre. I'm actually like in a chair that moves, and I don't have to do anything. I'm literally just sitting here. Okay, all right, so I had a little bit of movement there. So I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of a spin for you. Do some donuts. I seriously can't believe this is a real thing. This is amazing. The fact that I can do this, okay. This is actually quite intuitive. It took me a little while to kind of just like feel how I needed to adjust it, but honestly, you've seen this in real time. I've never sat in this before, and I can move this okay, just like so. All right. I kind of get it. I mean, it's not really designed for people with disabilities or mobility issues, but you know, just getting around. But this is actually pretty fun. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. My whole face is just going to be like disbelief for this entire thing. Whoa! Okay, so this can actually go, as I said, 7.5 miles an hour at top speed, but it can go up to 24 miles an hour when they take the cap off. But no, they're not going to take the cap off in this space. We've got very limited space here. All right, so it actually feels quite smooth when I'm driving too. I definitely feel like a novelty because there's a lot of people with their phones out taking a video of me. What do you think? Do I look silly? I kind of like that. I kind of like it. You know, I mean, you know, the helmet and all that is required. I can get over that, you know. I can get over that to ride in one of these. I mean, if I never wanted to walk around the show floor, trust me, this is the thing that I would want to have when I'm walking around CES. Not walking, sitting and driving. Okay, see, I can go backwards too. Oh, of course. I didn't even realize I could do that. Okay, backwards. Now, apparently, if you push it all the way forward, it goes full throttle at full speed. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to die today. Maybe that'll be my next video. Maybe. We'll see. But it's a lot of fun. I really wish that you could try this because you might think it's silly. And yes, I thought it was pretty silly too when I first thought about it. When I'm actually trying it, I'm kind of addicted to it. I want to take one of these home. Unfortunately, they're not going to be available until 2021. But I think I can wait because I want one of these. because I don't want to have to walk anywhere. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you that like you can totally climb a little bit of an incline with this, about 10 degrees. So probably not the streets of San Francisco or the Bay Area with all those steep hills or anywhere else that has a lot of inclines, but it can definitely do a fairly good job with a little bit of incline. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Live here at the Segway booth here at CES 2020 with the S-Pod. Just gonna hang out here and have a little nap, I think. Power down.